Yeah, James.
100%.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, you're under arrest for suspicion of murder. Alright, you don't have to say anything. The Miami defence, you don't mention one question, something which will let in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Alright.
This is the moment Ashley Dale's killer gives a fake name to police when he is pulled over on the motorway and arrested. Environmental health worker Ashley Dale, 28, was shot with the Skorpion machine pistol at her home in Old Swan, Liverpool, in the early hours of August 21 last year, and 5 men are currently on trial at Liverpool Crown Court accused of her murder. James Witham, 41, kicked down the door of her house, where she was spending the evening alone with her dachshund Darla, before entering and shooting her, a court heard previously. The jury have been played footage captured by the body-worn cameras of police officers as they arrested Witham and co-defendant Joseph Pearce after stopping a black Audi Q7 on the M6 in the Cumbria area at around 5 p.m. on September 13, 2022. Witham was sat in the rear seat smoking a cigarette. He was placed into handcuffs by an officer, to who he gave the false name of Francis Kelly. The car had been traveling on the southbound carriageway back towards Merseyside, with both men having previously been in Scotland together since September 4th. Pearce was found in the front passenger seat, where he was handcuffed. When taken out of the vehicle and told he was being detained on suspicion of murder, he replied, "Suspicion of murder?" Meanwhile, Witham continued to take drags from his cigarette, after being walked over to the hard shoulder, where he too was told he was being held on suspicion of murder. Witham could be heard to quietly repeat "suspicion of murder" back to the police officer, and was seen to shake his head. The video then showed him calling out to Pearce, saying, "Hey, Joe," before adding an indecipherable comment. Witham and 4 other defendants, Niall Barry, 26, Sean Zeish, 28, Ian Fitzgibbon, 28, and Joseph Pearce, 29, deny her murder, which is alleged to have happened following a feud with her partner Lee Harrison. The gunman is expected to claim he did not see or hear Ashley, and was instead attempting to send a message to her boyfriend Lee Harrison, who was not present at the time. Paul Greeny KC told the jury during the prosecution's opening earlier this month that Witham and driver Pearce were dispatched to assassinate Harrison and leave no witnesses. They had allegedly received their orders from Niall Barry, Sean Zeish, and Ian Fitzgibbon, who were said to have been directing operations from a flat on Pilch Lane in Huyton. The court heard that, at around 11:40 p.m. on August 20, 2022, 2 men approached Ashley's white Volkswagen T-Roc car, which was parked outside the house, and slashed its tires, causing the alarm to sound, in an effort to lure the occupants out. But it is thought Ashley believed the alarm had been set off by heavy rain, and did not leave her house. Mr. Greeny said, the men who had damaged the car were not deterred. 50 minutes later, at about 12:30 am, they returned. This time, they were not to be diverted from their intention to kill. One of the men approached the front door of 40 Leinster Road, and he kicked it in. Ashley plainly became aware of what was happening. She screamed and fled towards the back door of the house, but the man entered the house and he pursued her. He was armed with a machine gun and opened fire. Ashley was struck by a bullet. It passed through her abdomen, causing catastrophic damage. Mr. Greeny said that certain events at Glastonbury Festival in June 2022 had played an important part in the alleged motive behind the attack. He said, Ashley Dale and Lee Harrison, her boyfriend, attended the festival, as did at least 4 of the defendants, Sean Zeish, Niall Barry, Ian Fitzgibbon, and James Witham. Witham, Zeish, Barry, Pearce, and Fitzgibbon have pleaded not guilty to murdering Ashley Dale, conspiracy to murder Harrison, and conspiracy to possess a prohibited weapon and ammunition with intent to endanger life. Witham has admitted the lesser charge of manslaughter. Radford, age 26, denies assisting an offender. The trial, before Mr. Justice Goose, continues.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
Just gonna put you in cuffs, mate, alright. fella?
Francis.
Say that again.
Francis Kelly.
Gary.
Francis.
Gary Francis.
Francis Kelly.
Francis Gary.
Francis Kelly.
Carrie.
Kelly.
Kelly. It's all right. My ears, your. Right, we'll walk over here, fella.
I've got the key.
You got anything on you shouldn't? No. Anything in the vehicle that you shouldn't be? Yeah, James?
100%.
Right, okay, you're under arrest for suspicion of murder. Alright, you don't have to say anything. The may be defence, you don't mention one question, something which will later on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Alright? Whatever time was now. Yeah. Come on, we'll come over here, we'll sit behind my vehicle. It's confirmed that he is James.
Open the windows. Open the door. Alright lads, keep your hands where you can see him. Just keep your hands where you can see him, pal. I'll put you in some handcuffs. Yeah, what about that side? Just need driver out that side.
Good room for a stroke.
Yeah, no bother. Just open door for us, mate, until we confirm your identity. And we'll put you in handcuffs. What's your name, fella? Eh? Joseph. Tom's just getting driver out and all three will be secure. Arrest on suspicion of murder, okay? You don't have to say anything. I am a defence, you don't mention one question. Some people you later on in court and anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand?
Suspicion of murder.